Hello, friends, family, brothers, and sisters. I'm here with Drew so he can open up his Sparks of Hope honors that he got from Scab for nominating him, Ron T. Sawyer, Nathan 4071, and Mr. Tommy over at Open Air Fish Market. And of course, I got him a little something too. So without further ado, I'm going to give him to y'all.
You gonna flip it around when I start opening?
No, I got you in there now.
Oh.
I got it on you.
I don't know how your setup is. Hey, good morning. My name is Drew Carroll. I'm here with my Aunt Allie, Savannah, Georgia. It's very blistery down here today. It's probably the coldest day we've had all year. Since this is a video about Patriots from Patriots, I think it's only proper that I pack me a lip of dip real quick and then we'll get going. Good stuff right there. A little about me, because I know obviously y'all nominated me based off my past service, which I greatly appreciate. I'm going to thank everybody by name that sent the packages when I get to it, but I greatly appreciate the community. I appreciate that you guys do it. You guys don't understand how much that means. And then the fight that we deal with after we serve, because that's not really highlighted enough. And of course, I'm still serving locally as a deputy sheriff. Altogether, I got 8 years right now between military and police side. I would say who I work for, but that violates our social media, so I'm not going to. But just know that I serve in the Savannah area somewhere as a deputy sheriff. Joined when I was 19 years old. Went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for basic and MP school. From there, I went to Camp Casey, South Korea. Well, I started at Camp Stanley, South Korea. And when that disbanded, I did the other 6 months in Camp Casey with the 55th Military Police Company, 94th MP Battalion. Froze my ass off for a year. After that, I was able to come back to Georgia, and I was attached to the 35th MP Detachment out of Army Cyber at Fort Gordon. And then after that, 2018, I knew I was going to be getting out, and I knew I wanted to be a cop. We didn't want to come back to Savannah at that time, so I sought employment with Richmond County Sheriff's Office. I was able to do a lot of cool stuff with narcotics, gangs, a lot of violent crime, so I got a lot of good experience there. And then about a year and a half ago, we decided to move back down here, where I work at now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess with that being said, again, I want to appreciate Mr. Scab, right? Mr. Scab for nominating me. You don't know me from Adam. You've never met me. And the fact that you're willing to do that shows a lot about who you are, about what you stand for. So I greatly appreciate it.
CRKT pillar.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh.
That's my CRKT pillar that Scab sent.
I don't know if y'all want to give me a knife, as you just saw how clumsy I am. Let's see what we got. So this is from Mr. Ron
T. Sawyer, the best looking man on YouTube.
Okay. Let's see.
Look at that sharp knife.
Alright, so I'm not too familiar with a lot of stuff that y'all do, so forgive me if I don't call it the right thing, or obviously I know what a knife is, but the other stuff that I may get, forgive me if I don't say it the right way.
That's fat wood.
Fat wood, okay. My aunt's showed me some stuff from before.
That's Michigan gold.
Michigan gold. Never been to Michigan. Oops.
You set the box off. So.
Ooh. we got a knife. Oh man, that's pretty.
What kind of knife is it?
The brand is called
Concept? Concept, I think is what it's supposed to be.
That's a pretty knife right there.
Don't touch yourself with it.
I definitely have never had a knife this nice, and I can use this at work, so that's good. It's my new knife at work, or my new work knife, I guess I should
Everyday
say.
carry.
Absolutely, I carry a pocket knife every day, but I've never really. I mean, I would just go and just buy a random pocket knife at sporting goods store or Walmart, just carry. But for sure, never had a knife this nice, so I greatly appreciate that, Mr. Sawyer. Um, yeah, so now my everyday carry knife will be this knife. Greatly appreciate that. Put that down right there.
That's from Nathan, 4071.
Mr. Nathan.
Yep.
This is from Mr. Nathan. All the way from California? Wow.
Houston knife.
My wife's family's from California.
Okay.
They're from Anaheim. Never been out there.
Ow.
We've talked about going out there. It would be my first time going out west at all. Well,
Sure ain't the neighbor.
when I was going to Korea, I flew into Seattle, but I didn't get to go visit Seattle. I just was in the airport, so I don't know nothing about it. But,
Make sure there ain't no note with it.
as you can see, I'm not used to using a knife for everything, so. Ooh. So I'm trying to. It's a rod.
Something else in the bottom. Fair rod.
Fair rod. There you go. Fair
It's
rod.
made out of blood wood. And it's got the conchos on the back. One of them. Those was handmade for you.
Your mom used to say back in the day that if you made the gift, it meant more. And I still hold that true today. I greatly appreciate it. Got the U.S. Army in the bottom of it. That's awesome. That's good stuff right there. It's a pretty color. You said bloodwood is what it is. I like that color.
That should launch the ferro rod.
Ooh. So that's cool. Got more U.S. of A at the bottom. We got looks like an infantry soldier with a Bradley flying up top, and got a tank at the bottom. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Greatly appreciate it, sir. Again, appreciate the fact that you took time out of your busy life. I'm sure you're busy. We're all busy to make this. Greatly appreciate it. I don't know what I'm doing with this. My aunt has showed me before, so I'm gonna have to learn without burning the damn place down. So we'll have to figure that out. Put that off to the side.
That's from Mr. Tommy at Open Air Fish Market.
Mr. Tommy.
He's a vet himself.
Well, thank you for your service, Mr. Tommy, and I'm glad you and your wife are feeling better. I heard a little bit about what was going on. Glad that y'all were able to make it back down to where y'all live, Texas, right?
They went to Texas.
They went to Texas. They're from
Pickens, South Carolina.
Oh, so next door. Okay, so I'm glad y'all made it back down to Carolina.
There's a note attached
Inside of this, or
on the outside.
oh,
You just tore part of your letter off.
that's fine. I can read. It was attached to the tape.
Yes.
Sorry this is so late. No worries. I think vets, and since you're a vet, you've probably heard this before. Or I know you've heard it before, but hurry up and wait. If anybody understands, hurry up and wait more than us vets. Sorry this is so late. Thank you for your service. The note kind of faded a little bit because it was attached to the tape, so try to read. So thank you for your service, both then and now. It's from Mr. Tommy. Greatly appreciate that, sir. I'm gonna put that right back in the box. Oh man. So it has the name of my department on here, so I'm gonna cover it up if you don't mind. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show the plaque. Well, better yet, I didn't tell you. So the fact that I didn't tell you, so I'm not going to cover it up because this thing is so beautiful. I'm not going to discredit anything that Mr. Tommy did. And again, the fact that you made this homemade makes it that much better. But here we go. Got the U.S. Army Military Police, very top left, which is what I served in, the corps I served in. Got the cross pistols, our crest, very top right. The fact that you knew to put that in there is very impressive, which again, you're a vet. Got the sheriff's office at the bottom left. If you can read it, cool. If not, then oh well. Where I deployed to, Camp Casey, like I said, South Korea, Red Lions. The most challenging, miserable, but rewarding year of my life, for sure. I remember I was 20 years old, scared to death. And, I didn't think I was going to make it out of there, but I did. Here we are. Dates I served, 6/20, June 2015 and June 2016. That's awesome right there. That is great. Got the best flag to ever be known to Earth in the middle. Oh, glory. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. Put that right back in the box. This one is from my Aunt Allie. I have no idea. I kind of had an idea of what y'all were going to be sending. I didn't know exactly what they were going to look like, of course, but I had an idea of what y'all were going to send because of what y'all specialize in. But
You don't get to watch a lot of TV anyway.
which but I have no clue what my aunt got me, so this is going to be a complete surprise. So first things first, looks like another knife.
It's a Moore 511. Everybody has a Moore when they start out.
Is the brand 511?
It's a Moore knife. It's a Swedish knife.
Okay.
With a Scandi grind. And we all have them. They come out of the box razor sharp too.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and probably say this is probably not something I'll be able to carry every day.
No.
I can definitely keep it in my car. Just in case, you never know what lies out there. That's awesome. I think it cut paper.
Oh yeah, it'll cut more than paper.
That's pretty. I like the color OD green. It's one of my favorite colors.
And there's more.
It's like a t-shirt. Wasn't anything else in there.
That was as closest to the blue they had I could put for your blue.
So we got the PTSD
Faded flag.
color flag on the front. It's the Silver Hollow Project. And I know I get asked this a lot. I always get asked what does Silver Hollow mean? So I guess I'll give a brief little history lesson on it. I know a lot of you are vets, so you guys probably know. But Silver Hollow means, in a sense, it means till next time. So back in the pagan days of the Vikings, way back when, they would refer to their version of heaven as Valhalla. So when they died in battle or whatever, they'd say till Valhalla, till next time, till I see you in heaven. And that's just something that we've picked up in the military and law enforcement. when we lose
One
a
of you.
fellow one, we say Tova Allah. And again, and it doesn't mean that that you believe in a certain thing. I'm Southern Baptist, so I believe in God, but it's just something that we say. Until next time. Um, awesome, right there. I appreciate that, and Allie.
You're welcome.
Um,
That was closest to
two
back in
biggest
the
things
blue.
that I tell young cops or young guys who want to go in the military. For one, don't do it for the money because it's going to lead you down a path, the wrong path. Don't chase money. Obviously, you got to pay your bills. You got to take care of what you got, but don't always do it for the money. And then two, um, uh, protect your mental health. That's the most important thing I can tell you. Protect your mental health. We don't do a good job yet as far as recognizing it. When I was first coming in, and that wasn't that long ago, it was only 8 years ago, they were slowly trying to get out of that. Hey, if you speak up and you tell them that there's something wrong with you, then they're going to kick you out. They were slowly getting out of that. It was now then they were slowly trying to get to the hey, if there's something going on, speak out kind of thing. So it's still new, and of course we don't do a good job as far as taking care of ourselves, because we're not taught to do that. We're not taught to do. From day one, we're not taught to always take care of ourselves. There's other stuff that needs to be done. So, but eventually you get burned out. Eventually you get, you know, you start to kind of feel it. So, if you need to take a break, if you need to, this will always be here. That's one good thing about law enforcement is that job will always be there. I promise you. It's the biggest job security job in the world, or one of them. So if you need to take a break and step away for a little bit, then do it. It's not that big of a deal. Um, got one more thing in here. Are they familiar with this stuff? Okay. So my aunt participates in a local haunted house here in Savannah, Georgia. It's ran by the Shriners, Haley Temple. My grandfather, her dad was a Shriner, was a master mason and a Shriner, and that's how she's able to participate. She's done it for years. I off and on will sometimes go out and do it. I'm actually my petition for the Masons just got accepted, and I'll be starting my process in January. So that's my ultimate goal is to become a Shriner as well. So we'll kind of have to see how that goes. But it looks like that's everything. Again, I greatly appreciate it. Um, this was kind of like Christmas before Christmas is how I was explaining it.
It's only legit. You gotta make a fat wood fire.
I got to make a fat wood fire.
Yeah. Look right there in that drawer.
Which one, the top one?
Yeah, I think it's the top one.
What am I looking for?
All right, grab that bag right there. We'll make it easy for you this time. Just try to spin a rod.
Oh, let me see. Let me see where I put them at.
This is my fat wood that David from the Florida Panhandle sent me, who was also a vet. He did that to help me with my elbow issue. Make it easier for me to have a fat wood fire. Smell it.
That smells good.
Don't it smell good?
It does.
All right. I didn't get my fat wood bacon burn Friday in, but that's okay. This is more important. All right, stick that back over there in the bag. I mean, in the thing. Make sure we still recording. Yeah.
So before I do this, I also want to speak on the Sparks of Hope thing that y'all got going on. Again, I think it's a great thing that y'all do. It's a very non-selfish thing that y'all do to recognize people. vets. Again, we're not used to being recognized like that. So we kind of get surprised and caught off guard when y'all do. But it's always nice to be appreciated. And if there's anything I can do for this foundation, organization, nonprofit, whatever you guys are called,
It's just creators doing
whichever
it.
the
Just
case
to
may
say
be.
thank you.
If there's anything that I can do in the future, please. I'm not real big into social media, for obvious reasons. But if y'all want to get in touch with me, go through my aunt. She'll be glad to put me in contact with y'all. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to provide my phone number, but for you guys that put this on, if y'all want my phone number, go through my aunt. She'll get with me, and then I would like to keep in touch with y'all. And then again, anything I can do for this organization, I would love to. All right, so what am I doing?
You're gonna light this up. All right.
Well, I know that, but
Get your ferro rod.
all right. Is it best to switch hands?
I use my right hand.
That would make sense.
You see this, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to set this on here like this.
Okay.
Flat, and just barely lift it up where you scrape.
Okay.
Like you're cleaning a carrot. Because you got to get some of this off.
Oh, okay.
But you hold it like this and tilt it.
Okay.
So you might want to try to stick it like this and then scrape down on it.
All right.
Whichever hand you're comfortable with. Here. Turn it this way. Wait. All right. Do it like you're scraping a carrot.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Turn it. It don't matter which side, any corner. All right, hold it flat.
Yep.
And then lift up and then scrape down. There you go.
Happy dang. Look at that. All natural Boy Scout. That's cool. Again, I can't thank y'all enough. Really thoughtful. Y'all have never met me a day in your life. You obviously knew who I was, knew my name, but that's about it. That's about all you knew. There's family members that I have that wouldn't even do this. They've known me my whole life. So the fact that y'all, there's again, and it's okay. I never get, I don't get offended for people not thanking me for my service and all that nonsense because that's not why I do it. Veterans Day, I don't switch my profile picture, none of that stuff. It is what it is. But there's family members who don't even say Happy Veterans Day or Happy this, Happy that they just kind of, oh well, you did it kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but the fact that y'all were willing to do this just because, just to say thank you and all this, it means a lot. So I greatly appreciate it. Again, if y'all want to contact me or get in touch with me, I would like that. So go through my aunt, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, friends and family, brothers and sisters, with that, I guess we're going to close this one out. Remember, the prayer train's going strong. Remember, 22 a day. We have 22 vets in this country take their own life every day. Anything above a zero is simply unacceptable. Tell somebody you love them, because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised 5 minutes from now. Don't have no regrets. Until my next one, again, thank y'all for honoring my nephew for the Sparks of Hope. And I think he's got one more thing he wants to tell y'all. But with that, y'all, I love you. Stay safe. God bless y'all. God bless America.
Real quick. My aunt just said it. 22 a day. So I want to speak on that too. It's a great thing that people do. 22 a day. And I spoke on mental health earlier, but for some, for one that has had friends, take their own life that were vets and that were police. Recognizing 22 a day.
Scab started that.
I know a lot of people do the whole 22 push-ups a day and stuff like that, and that's real nice that is, that's showing awareness. But call your friends. Call, and
Email them something.
reach out to your friends. I know we're all busy. I've got 3 kids and a wife. So I know all about it. About being busy, but call your friends, check on your friends. Don't you know, if you see something that's not going on right with them, call them, text them, because the people who take their lives are the ones that you would have never thought. They'll put a
That's true.
fake smile on their face. They'll go about their day because they have to. So it's not always the ones who are visibly crying out for help that need help, and I can't stress that enough. So with that being said, I'm in. It's all my head said 22 a day, so I thought about it, but I'm not gonna take up any more of y'all time. I greatly appreciate it, and yeah, we're out.